We're standing on a lookout opposite the caravan park. We're looking straight across at the caravan park, which is behind the trees. It's quite steep up this lookout to climb it. Helen hasn't come up, and we'll just do a panoramic view around the area. So go back towards the marina. You see a pelican probably just flying in down there, and you can see how clear the water is. Hopefully a few whiting and things like that in it. Then we'll go along the shore. Tumby Bay is up here, and the pier. The sun's shining in it. I find it hard to see at the moment, but here we're getting back to the car park. You can see the car park down there and the row of trees where I started this. Back to the marina again. We're driven up the spit out from Tumby to a point, or we're not completely to the point yet, but the water comes in either side. So the water's quite clear, looks good for whiting or things like that. Yeah, there's quite a bit of sand and grassy patches, so I'd imagine there's whiting on those sandy patches in between the grass. And even a little reef out there that I don't know if it's showing up in the camera, but quite pretty. We're still in that spit of land out from Tumby Bay, and we've walked up towards Tumby Island, but seems quite a bit of a walk on the sand a lot further, and I don't think we can get to the island because the tide's in. So we'll just turn around and we'll show you where the island is. So you can see the bit of an island on the other side of the water. That's where the island is. We're just going for a walk on the mangrove boardwalk at Tumby Bay, where all the fish breed and so forth. So we'll have a sticky and see what it all looks like. Sorry about the rubbish bin in the photo. We've come to the boardwalk, so we'll just have a look inside here at information. Lead project. Just have a look around the outside here and I'll come back to that. Oh yeah, there's a walk out there that goes through the mangroves. And I can see some water on the other side. There's a heron or something at the end of the boardwalk, as you can see on the bottom there. Look down into the water. I don't know. I'm estimating it's a couple of metres deep in the middle. Well, the heron just flew off and told us off, so we'll keep looking. We do see some little fish in the water. Don't think oh, there's some bigger ones just over there. pulled him down at the marina or one of those areas. And if you want to go diving for sharks, there's the great whites, and there's the basket you go down into. One of the ships going out at the moment, another one coming in, another boat being put in. Over here, don't know if we'll see it, but coming out of that silver chute is fish at the moment. Seem to be sardines or something similar. Some of the little houses at Port Lincoln and one of the marinas. Can't believe how crystal clear this water is there. Little bit of a ripple on it, so it doesn't show up really good. Oh, the guy, sort of the guy next to the boat, yeah, not a bad sized boat, is it? Sun's in there, I can't see what I'm... Nice. Using the pontoon to float across to get to the boat. Breather. Might be where the rich people live.
No, it's not.
It's not, no. We've come up to the viewing platform at Port Lincoln, and has a 360 view. It's not exciting. Big ship out there in the harbour. Down to the port. Township of Port Lincoln. I'm actually walking around the tower now that we're at the viewing platform. Over the other side from the harbour and the back to the other side, and I'll get out of the wind. We're just coming back to Tumby now, and we're just taking a little drive off one of the roads to Second Creek, and it's just around the corner, probably in the direction I'm looking at the moment. I'll just do a pan around here. And it's just unbelievable how clean this water is. Again. And we reckon that must be Tumby Island over there in the distance. You can walk to it on the right tides, and there's some good things to see on it, plus an arch you can walk through and things like. You can see the arch on the end, I think, Helen?
Yeah, I think
So,
it's
right on the end there. We'll stop just to get some pictures. These are Cape Barren geese. Just wild geese in the paddocks. Unfortunately, the sun's shining into the lens again. Right, we're getting back closer to camp for the day, and we're at a place called Second Creek, and there's a boat ramp here, as you can see, but there's a drop toilet here, and this area, if you get a permit from the council, you can actually camp in for $10 a night. No facilities other than the toilet. But you're right near the beach, as you can see, and I've got no doubt lovely clear water again with some grass. There'll be some whiting around there. Well, here we are taking a drive out to Port Neal, and you see seagulls flying over our heads. We've just stopped. There seems to be a bird island just out here, and it's just covered in bird poo. It's birds on it, isn't it? Helen's got the binoculars next to me.
And there's two different spots. One at this far end and one out there.
The caravan park here is a little bit ordinary by the look of it. It's not many trees in it, quite dusty, nowhere near as good as Tumby Bay. Got a nice little pier there. Spoke to some people about catching fish off at the end. Oh, they never catch them, of course. Stairs at the lookout at Port Neal. Looking back towards the pier in the township of Port Neal.
Along the walking trail at the bottom of the lookout, and there's all these cut out metal type sculptures to kangaroos here, and there's more further along. We'll just have a look. Next one, it looks like aluminium on rusted iron. really good. You can look around at the moment, looking out to the sea. This is the next group, a group of rusted emus. We'll just turn around. Right in front of me I have a couple of kangaroos, and then looking up the hill where Fred's walking, another kangaroo, another one here, and then there's an insert over here which I'll have to get I think when I go further around. This one there's a cocky and a wallaby of some description on a couple of big plinths of wood. Here's another one of the sculptures. It's a fox jumping on top of what looks like to be a bettong or some little Australian animal. Next one is a lizard on top of a box of rocks, and on the other side there's another lizard, so I'll just turn off and go around. This one's a frilly. He's done in, it looks like stainless steel or something like that. Cut out with little jagged edges. It's really good. The first two kangaroos, you see more as you walk around. We missed it's a beautiful big dead tree. It's very sculptural up above it. And up in the tree is an eagle. Didn't even see that one the first time around. I had to get another shot of the emus from the track. Really looks good. And there's the lookout that we're up on.
Well, coming back from Port Neal, we've gone to Liveston Cove. It's about 7 k's off the highway, but it's self-contained camping. There's no power here, but you can see that the sites are quite big. There's number 10 over there, and I'll show you the view you get in a minute. There's 4 caravans I can see here all up, and that's a site what you'd see from number 10. And here's number 13 and 14 here, and that's where you can camp too. You can see your views out here, bit of surf fishing probably. There's a lot of rocks out there where you can see, because the water's so clear again, you can see the rocks. And number 14, you'd have your own beach here. No camping beyond this point, as you can see. And yeah, it's quite a nice area. I can see some sand and weed patches up there through the water, so there's be quite good fishing here. At this site here, there's a long drop toilet there as well. We're heading towards Red Cliffs, and just got out the car to take a picture of all these Cape Barren geese in this paddock. We're around from Red Cliffs a bit further around towards Port Lincoln now, but not that far from Tumby. It's more of a surfy type break here. Now come to a place up the road a bit called Tharuna Point. It's a Christian church here, and I'll turn around and show you that in a minute, but I'll pan around. You can't stay here. Just come up above Tumby to their water supply that gravity feeds Tumby, just to get a look around. And as you can see, it's a lot hazier today. The water's even got a bit dirtier in the bay itself. yeah, we caught some crabs yesterday and a couple of little fish, but nothing worthwhile. Just tumbling over this way. Today we've come into Port Lincoln National Park. There's a $9 session fee per car, and you can see it's not the best of the days. It's the first day. We've experienced rain last night and this morning back at Tumby, and we had planned to come out to here, but we might have to come out again. They say it's going to be fine again Thursday, so it's a couple of days time. We're now at on the other side of the park at Taylor's Point, and there's a boat ramp here in front of us. Just there. And there's a camping area, and you could actually camp with a caravan here too. There's something big enough to put a caravan in, but there's a little camping area there, and you can probably see the little stairs coming down to the beach from the camping area. Anyway, we're still in the Port Lincoln National Park, and we're in a place called Surf Fleet Cove at the moment, and there's all designated camping areas, and they're all marked for what's in them. You can see, sorry, the toilet in front at the moment, but I'm just about to turn around. There's only one caravan in here at the moment. It's up over in a hill up towards the way I'm looking at the moment, but they show you on the sign what you're allowed to have in. So RVs this is site number one. We're going to stop and have a cuppa, and then I'll walk over here. There's no one else around other than that caravan up on the hill, which is about 300 or 400 metres away. There's several sites here, and they're marked for tents or motorhomes, RVs, you know, sort of thing. Or, as you can see, this one here is marked for a camper trailer. As I said, only one other person here at the moment. You can just see the other caravan up there parked on the hill. And there's several sites up there, probably 8 or 10 for caravans, and about 4 down here. Set of toilets up there as well. Helen's in the picture there, just going down to the beach, I think. Following Helen now, yep, she's heading down to the beach. There's a stairway down onto the beach by the look of it. Might as well walk down there and do a bit while I'm down there. Good galvanised walkway. Here's the beach. The sun still hasn't come out. It's still pretty miserable and cold at the moment.
Driving down the road from the top of Port Lincoln National Park, we've come across emus on the road. Now there's a kangaroo sitting on the road. I haven't seen that many other cars, so it's not surprising really, but nothing's scared of you. He'll just sit there till we get up close. Oh yep, there he goes.
At the moment we're at Donington Point. background there you can see it's Donington Lighthouse. Quite cool at the moment. Try to hold it still and zoom into the island.
Across some young emus.
One's
One's an adult, but they're not going to move for us. They're just going to sit there and look at us. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, not the least bit worried about us being around. There's a bit of
from the side of the road.
There's a bit of puddles on the side of the road. I think he's just having a drink. Oop.
Road's pretty corrugated as you can see.
Oh, I presume the wrong way. Just walking slowly up the road. Oop. Mirrors. Yeah, decided to take off, but only trotting up the road a bit. Oh, we're just outside Port Lincoln on the way into Whalers Bay. It's only a 14-kilometre run, but it's where the old whaling station was. Big, huge cliffs. Absolutely fantastic scenery around here. Might be able to hear the cows and the sheep are talking in the background. Oh, right. This is another shot of the whole area with the zoomed out of it. See all the bays, the hills in the background. Fantastic scenery, especially in the sun. Looking back at Lincoln National Park over the other side of the bay, that's where we were yesterday. Down past the alpacas and the sheep in the paddocks.